Hey, how you doing? It's Dan McDonald. I'm the Life Regenerator here on YouTube. This is a last-minute video, but I did take the time to do this because I thought, well, if I don't do it now, it could be a long time before I get a chance to share this recipe with you. And I love sharing recipes. I wanted to say something real quick. There was a guy who was like, 30 minutes is way too long to watch you make some simple wraps. And I was thinking, wait a minute, man. You have one of the best raw food chefs in the world giving you all this information for free, teaching you, training you, and educating you, and you're complaining about it. It just blows my mind. So I'm going to let all that stuff be swept aside, and I'm sure that you appreciate what I'm doing here because this is cool stuff. Most of the raw food chefs will make a couple of little recipe videos, and then they make you go to their website and buy all the good ones. I just give away everything for free that I make every night for my family and friends. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, it's a very special recipe with some black beans, raw black beans, tacos with some Brazil nut cheese. Very simple, very easy to do. A few ingredients you'll have to round up. But before I get started on this recipe, I have to mention one thing to honor my commitments. And that is that I have to let you know that Detox Mastery is on sale right now for $37. We launched it a few weeks ago. We sold 1,000 copies. We totally sold out. And a lot of people that wanted to get this did not get a chance to do that, so we're making it available again. The price is $37 right now. It'll go back up to $67 when the sale is over. So you have a week to get the Detox Mastery program. You get the 3-disc set with all the recipes and all the instruction, and then you get a booklet with it. And I'm also throwing in life-saving salads and dressings for free. There will be a link down below this video. Detox Mastery, lose weight, get energized, feel better, eliminate conditions. Can you dig it, baby? Let's get started on this thing. The first thing I'm going to do is make some Shh. Thank you. Okay, we've got some Brazil nut cheese here to start. I'm going to take about a half of a red pepper here. Okay? And I am going to cut that into some chunks. I know you can't see because the jars are in the way, but use your imagination. And if somebody wants to transcribe this down below, hey, Butchie, shush. Thank you. The girls are out bouncing. I was trying to get this done before they got back, but I wanted to set it up real nice for you. Anyways, here is, I'm going to put the red pepper chunks into the food processor. And then I'm going to take some Brazil nuts. And so that's about a cup of chopped red pepper. And I'm going to take about a cup of Brazil nuts. And I think that what I'll do is I will just leave the garlic out on this one. But what makes this cheesy is, number one, here's an option for this one, is some nutritional yeast, which makes it a bit cheesier. But turmeric by itself works just fine. I'm going to put a tablespoon of turmeric. Like I always do, set everything out of the way here. And then just a tiny little dash of cayenne. Just a smidge is what we'll call that. Okay, I like to put everything over there, that way I can smoothly move through this thing, and that's how I do it. I don't know. And so, a little dash of sea salt here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put like a teaspoon of sea salt in there to give it some nice cheesy flavor. And I'm going to just wrap that up real quick, and that'll be the Brazil nut cheese, which goes on top of the rest of the toppings here. So beautiful. I need my little spatula. I hope you're doing well. I'm having a fantastic time. I love making the YouTube videos. I had to get this one up so that I could let everyone know about Detox Mastery. I was going to do a juice, but I didn't have time. I had to go get everything ready for Luke. Corona's coming tomorrow. I had to go buy some bedding and a bunch of other errands I had to run. Anyways, there's some cheese. That's a little less, I wanted it to be a little bit more powdery, so I put a little more of the red pepper than I wanted to. So I'm going to add a couple of, I'm going to add just the rest of those Brazil nuts. I'm going to add another half of a cup of Brazil nuts. So 1.5 cup Brazil nuts, and you can, this is just going to be a little bit runnier. I wanted it to be a bit more powdery, but that's okay. It'll be like a creamy cheese. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more of what I want now. Again, you can't really mess up the raw food, you know, you just don't cook it. That's the only way to mess up raw food is to heat it above 115 degrees. Anyways, that is fine. That's more of the texture of what I was looking for. So let's say 1 cup of the red pepper, and then 1.5 cups of the Brazil nut, and then leave a little bit of some chunks, because when I first did it I went a little too long and I wanted it to have some chunks to it. Now the next step, and thank you for your patience again, the way that I do these videos is very raw, very real, and I think it's a good way to do it because one, it seems to have some entertainment value for many of you. I mean, you could watch TV, we could all go watch some violence on TV, or we could watch the nightly news and get depressed and worry about the state of the world, or we can educate ourselves with raw foods and get these great free recipes from, I know, man, because I've tasted my food and I've tasted their food, and I've heard about what people say about my food. Like, I know people that order all the books, go to all the raw food restaurants, go to all the raw food chefs, try their recipes. And they do a lot of funky stuff, but this ends up working out very, very well. Now, I'm not going to rinse this. Of course, at home you would want to rinse this before you make the black beans. But there's our cheese anyways. That's going to go on top. And I'm going to make a taco here. We're going to take an Instagram photo, put it up on Instagram, the Life Regenerator Instagram, if you are interested in checking out the pictures. And then we're going to send the link over so that you can, everyone, hey, look at this picture. You like this recipe? Go watch the video. Boom. Next is the, these are black sesame seeds. They're kind of rare. This brand is, this is Go Hunza, which is a really good brand. In fact, I should get some kind of affiliate program with them because I use quite a bit of their products. But these black sesame seeds are the bomb.com, and they're one of the best sources of calcium, believe it or not. And they are fantastic. So they've got a lot of nutrition and a lot of vitamins, and they have a great flavor, tons of fiber. They're a magnificent food. So I'm going to take about 1.5 cups of these black sesame seeds here. I'll just leave them there in case I want to go to the next level. I need my lid. Excuse me, everyone. I'm ill prepared for this. This is a last minute thing. I was just going to make it for the girls. And then, so this is impromptu. I've never even done this before. But I was going to make it for the girls. And I was going to say, oh, well, we'll make it again later after I perfected it. But then I was like, well, Lord knows when that'll be. And then you would have missed out on this. And I don't want that. I want you to get everything. Boom, boom, boom. You know? If you love what I do here, all you got to do is go get the Detox Mastery DVD. That keeps me going. Then you get educated on that end of things. This is the free education. It's all a beautiful process. I do talk a lot, I know. Blend it up. Burn it. Boom, black beans. This is how it is, man. Right here. I've never seen anybody do this before. I've never seen anybody. This is my original recipe right here. I'm sure somebody out there's thought of this for sure. But I'm gonna put these black sesame seeds, which are ground up, into the food processor here. And again, move everything up to the side. I'm gonna put a few cloves of garlic, and then I'm gonna use about, probably a nice half a tablespoon of paprika and half a tablespoon of cumin. That gives it the nice Mexican flavor. Can you dig it, baby? My counter over here is full of avocados, bananas, and the ripest persimmons ever. And then what I'll do is I'll take a teaspoon of salt and put that in there. And then to make it into black beans, it's zucchini. So I've got a couple zucchini. I'm going to try just putting in. I'm going to chop up about. I usually put a little bit more, but I'm gonna see what happens when I go with a little bit less and what kind of texture I can get. I usually put about equal parts of the sesame seeds with the zucchini, but tonight as an experiment that I'll do with you, is I just want to put just a little bit less than I normally do and see what happens. So there we go. I'm going to say that's about probably 1 cup of the broke down black sesame seeds, and then about a half of a cup of the chopped zucchini. So let's see what happens. We'll have to give that a minute. Next, for the toppings, and of course you could go crazy. The main thing is to get the black beans here and then some kind of cheese. Whatever cheese you want. There's 10 million different kinds of cheeses. I've got an unlimited amount of cheeses here that you can use. So this is, that's a little too sticky. So what I'm going to have to do is bring in some more zucchini. Probably another, let's try another half of a cup of the zucchini and see what happens there. That might get it to the texture that I have gotten into the past. I probably made these black beans, maybe 5 or 6 times since I discovered it, maybe with these black sesame seeds, like probably 6 months ago or something. I think Sophie and I were sitting around, I was like, black sesame seeds, I'll figure out something to do with them. You know? What's up, Lucci? Thanks for being quiet, buddy. Cool, so we're getting there. It's just going to be 1 more minute here. Takes a little bit with this, takes a little skill to learn how to use these food processing stuff. But once you do, it's all over. The creativity's unlimited. Unlimited. Again, a little olive oil wouldn't be bad and give it a little bit more of a beany texture. But this is pretty much on point, and we're looking real good. Let's see what we got. Ooh, man, you taste that and you're gonna be crazy. It smells exactly like black beans. It's nuts. So now the other ingredients are, I've got olives here. Boom. I've got cilantro. I've got onions. I've got tomato. I've got jalapenos. So you take your, man, is there a prettier one than this? I want to make sure we get the Instagram shot really nice. Here's a pretty decent one here. Nice. Now take the rib and just break the rib just a little at the top so that it spreads a little wider. That's too much. I went too far and I broke it all the way through. So I'm going to try another one. Here's a decent looking leaf. Yeah, this one is good. I'm just going to crack the rib a little on the top, but not all the way through. There we go. Just to make it a little flat, I've got my plate here. So I'm going to take some of these black beans, and I'm going to spread it right down the middle here. Okay, try to get it pretty for the picture if I can. And that's a little bit more than I need. Cool. And then I'm going to take some of this, well, let's put the cheese on top. So next would be like the cilantro. Spread the cilantro. Again, I'm trying to get this ready. And then some onions here, minced onions. And of course, the options are unlimited of what you can do. Then I'm going to take some chopped tomatoes here. Beautiful. And then last but not least, I've got some red and green jalapenos. Hey, is there any testers in there?
Yeah. All
right. Cool. I'll just keep the jalapenos real light. And then just spread these little olives. Maybe 4 or 5 olives along the edge here. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this cheese here and just spread that on in a nice little layer. And I'll give you a visual, and then I'll have Natasha try this out, and she can tell y'all how it is, because I know you like that. Anyways, I'm sure you appreciate this. I just went out of my way to make this happen for you because I thought this was kind of cool, you know. And I want you to get the cool stuff. And anytime I get a chance to make a video, I do that because I love it, you know. So here we go. I'm going to give you the close-up here on the, let's see if I can see what's what. Anyways, there you go. Check it out. Check it out. 15 minutes, not bad. Thank you for your time and attention. I appreciate that a lot. Doesn't that look delicious? And Natasha, if you want to come in here and take a big bite of that.
This is tacos?
This is the black bean taco.
I know. I'm so lucky. Let me get this in.
I don't even need to. I mean, I have this. I got the magic.
Thank you.
Do I ever make anything that isn't fantastic?
Not so far.
I mean, I'm not trying to like toot my own horn. I'm just saying that, there's an art to this, and love is the magic ingredient. So never forget when you're making food for your family to put your heart and soul into it, and it'll always have that extra special flavor.
This might be one of my favorites
So far. Amen.
Amen.
A few more to come? Okay.
All right.
You got it.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Natasha.
you.
And thank you, everyone, for subscribing to these videos. Thank you very much for going to the link down below and watching a trailer if you want to get more information about Detox Mastery. It's an epic program. People are already shedding pounds, and I'm already, only after 3 weeks of having this program out there in the world, I'm already getting a lot of testimonials, some really great testimonials. I'm already down 17 pounds, the lady wrote me today. So, it works, raw foods, it's fantastic. There's all different levels. Dan McDonald, I'll let you go now. Otherwise, I would talk to you for a while because this is my favorite time of the day. Thank you so much. And give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you want to. And then come back tomorrow and keep your eyes peeled because my buddy Lou Corona is going to come. I convinced him to come up here, make some videos, teaching you about all his awesome recipes. And I'm going to sit him down and see if we can pull out some really great information from him about just health and life and healing and abundance and staying on point, lasered in. 41 years on the raw foods. He's a champion and he's a great friend. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And until then, goodbye. 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 It's hard for me to say goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye. Peace.